Hey, this is Chris and welcome to Let's Play Stick War Part 11. We're off to Ice Hills, and I have to say thanks to Mr. T for, as I was signing on to Stick Wars, the stickpage.com, I managed to get Mr. T, and he was shouting "fool" at me for whatever reason. I don't know what I did. I don't get why people like him, because he's not very well mannered. I have to say, I had to stop myself from crying, because I tell you what, I'm a very emotional guy, and I was crying for about half an hour after he called me a fool. I didn't do anything to Mr. T to deserve such treatment. Let's destroy the swordsman. After this, you shall be wheelchair bound. Hopefully, okay, we got one of you horrible rapscallions to destroy. Now we've got another one. Let's destroy you, for you are a no good archer. Probably playing with the mud, probably throwing it into your eyelids, and then you tell everyone that you meant to do that, and they're all like, "No, you didn't. You are just a show-off." Let's get ourselves another miner and another swordsman, because we still got the worries of we've got to watch out for where the camera is. There you go, swordsman. Now I say, you stay there. You must stay there, because I don't quite know what you've got up your sleeve, but I'm sure that it's probably got something to do with your elbows. Yes, that is correct. We have managed to destroy yet again another person who seems to think he's part of Toy Story. If you don't realize that Toy Story is just a movie, then there's something seriously wrong with you. I mean, you might as well just be with the How did I die so quickly? Oh, let's just get myself an archer with your good old Mohican. You'll be so happy just to roll. Maybe I made a mistake. I think that I made a little tiny error, but I'm sure that it's not going to cost me, for my punk is just running across. He'll stop you before you're able to break into that young lady's house. And we saved her, not because of the wrong reasons. We saved her because that is what a friendly neighborhood rock star will do. That is exactly what I am. Some those who call themselves that are not really rock stars. You, sir, you gave up being a rock star as soon as you started acting like a twat. You know for a fact who you are, and I know who you are, and I know exactly who I'm talking about. Some people may not know who I'm talking about. Actually, a good majority of you won't know who I'm talking about. You, sir, will forever spend all of eternity of feeling complete sorrow for yourself. Yes, you may drink all you want, but it doesn't make you a good guy. And I hope... Wait, how did I die so soon? Are you kidding me? Are you saying to me that I am immortal? I'll tell you one thing. That is crazy talk, which is coming out your very veins. Even though talking doesn't come out your veins, that's a whole entirely different point. Oh, this war will take forever, and the snow, everyone knows blood just does not come out of slow too easily. Slow, yes, that is exactly what I said. I meant to say such craziness. Oh my goodness gracious me. Where are all these demons coming from? Try my best to destroy these so-called Satanists. Luke, you know for a fact that you do not belong in this world of society. And if I could just please run up here. I mean, take your time. I mean, we've only been waiting for the last 60, and of course I die straight away. Well, of course that would happen. Are you kidding me? Of course that was going to happen. I better get myself another archer. Even though it is really important to gain the gold. We must get the gold, because everyone knows that if we don't have the gold, we don't have the power. And if we don't have the power, we can't turn on TVs at night. And the TV is one source of entertainment that we really need just so incredibly badly, because if we don't get the TV on time, then there's no point in anything else. Okay, we've destroyed you. You, sir, are going down for all. Let's press OA1. What have you got to say about all this? That is correct, Obi-Wan. You say attack, and I say we need 2 more miners. Just because why? Well, why not? Why not? Might as well just have more Actually, let's have a third miner. Yes, we will have a third miner, because we all know that is the only way to keep us warm during the day, during this cold winter nights. We need some way of entertainment, and I tell you what, without entertainment we have got clouds, and there's too much people who are scared of. Why are you scared of clouds? They're just normal people in clown outfits. They're just overgrown children. Are you kidding me? Overgrown children? You should grow up and stop acting your age. Actually, that doesn't make any sense, but do I care? No. This is a video which I'm not even guaranteed to complete. I mean, this could happen. What happened yesterday, and I could just die for about the 8th billionth time doing this stupid level. I keep on trying my best to get a tad bit better at this level, but no, my talent will only get me so far. The talent of talking nonsense and hoping people will find it somewhat of an understanding in the words that I choose. I choose my words to be slightly symbolic. That is exactly the words that I have chosen will be symbolic to all those, and if you do not understand my words, then probably you don't understand literature. And I tell you what, literature, not really important unless you want to like learn about Shakespeare and all those amazing writers, and even Satan. Satan's written a few books which were well worth noting down. Let's get ourselves a wizard. Let's get ourselves some Merlin action. Merlin, you're the guy that helped the poor boy open the stone by just cracking his head on the street. We told you don't do stuff like that. That you're like, screw you. I do not wish to listen to your reasoning. I am popular through no one else's fault but my own. And okay, I didn't get stars. No, Spiriton, you are not seeing stars just because you saw the guy from Misfits, just because he went up and said, you said he gave me his bass plectrum. Oh, you were so excited, weren't you, Spiriton? You thought that yourself something special, a prodigy. You thought yourself a prodigy, but I tell you what, you are nothing but a failed actor. No one cares about your movies anymore. And now, for speedy tapping, to be sure that I do not die. I don't care if I die. Spiriton, you're doing this for the good of the land. And now we've got all the devils coming up. It'll be great. And okay, well, I should have stopped like smashing my face off the controller a long time ago. Let's have ourselves once the wizard's ready, of course. We can't rush these things. The wizard has to be ready because he always has to put his eyeliner on. You know, the wizard Merlin is quite a part of Twisted Sister. Guess you could probably say that. If he was part of Twisted Sister, then I've got somewhat of a respect for you. If you're a big fan of Twisted Sister, then I am a great fan of Twisted Sister also. I think maybe will be a good chance to fed back to no. Yeah, defend out, pressing wrong buttons, left, right, center, which is sort of the way I roll. And attack again. Why not? I'm just pulling your leg. Even though if you're pulling someone's leg while they're running, they end up falling over it's funny sometimes, but not funny all the time, which sort of like explains a lot of my sick sense of humor. I always enjoy a good old massacring, especially if the guy deserves it. I tell everyone, hey, that guy deserves a good old lashing. I don't know if lashing's a word. Yeah, no, like whipping with your eyelashes, I guess. I would love someone to try that on someone. It would be a laugh. It would definitely make adult movies somewhat less entertaining, but more entertaining at the exact same time. Just start whipping them with your face. You're like, yes, you soon will be doomed. Let's attack all the Satanists. Yes, I am this one Spiriton who is incredibly happy because of everything is finally going his way. He's like, the war is almost over. Yes, that's right. Pull yourself together, soldier. You know we're going to be doing ourselves a little war. That was supposed to be
part of the Beatles, except I sort of got stage fright at part of the Beatles reunion. And even though I was never one of the Beatles, I like to think that if I was part of the Beatles wouldn't have gone anywhere, I guess. I mean, they could have. I mean, we don't know, because it's all fair and good me just claiming that I might not be good at something, but I was never part of the Beatles, so I will never actually know if the statement I said was true. Even though there'll be a lot of people out there who'll dispute, and if they dispute, then they're crazy, and you should be locked away.
Sorry about that. For some bizarre reason, my top of my mouth, the roof of my... Oh, wow. Okay, maybe not yet. Okay, let's see. Can we yet? No, we've got to wait for a bit before we can get the giant. Let's get the... No!